Hey my friends, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. Today's layout is for Papers and Beyond using their December Hello Winter kit. And this one is really cool, I think, because it has nothing to do with Christmas. You'd think month of December, you'd get like a Christmassy uh, kit. Nope, we're doing it different. We're doing it different. This is a winter kit. And of course, I had to use it for Christmas, right? Because why wouldn't Lina make things more difficult for herself? So anyways, this kit was super easy to work with nonetheless, even though it had nothing to do with Christmas, but everything to do with winter. So Lizzie, the owner of Papers and Beyond, has created some cut files, and you'll find those in the shop. And so from the cut files, I decided I was going to cut out the word joy, and you could see it there off to the left. And I cut it out twice. So I cut it out once out of a white cardstock that comes with the kit, and I also cut it out of the paper, the pattern paper. And so I fell in love with like this wood grain and black print. It just really caught my eye and I really wanted to use it. So I cut it once out of that and once out of the white. And then because I didn't know which one I wanted to use, I just really liked both. I just assembled both. So all it is really the pieces are interchanged. So where the outline of where the outline is white for one of them, the other one has the pattern cardstock. I hope that makes sense. And so here I'm just matting my photo, and this photo was taken a few days ago, maybe a week ago, of my two girls. They were standing in front of the Christmas tree, and the older one was dressed up as an elf because that day happened to be Spirit Day at school, and you were supposed to dress up like your favorite character, like Christmas character. And so she decided that she wanted to be an elf. And so because I can never buy something for one and not for the other, I also ended up getting a little elf hat for the little one. And so I didn't get a good picture of both of them together, but I was doing like these separate like photo shoots. And I got really good pictures of both of them separate, but I decided that when I was going to scrapbook them, I was going to scrapbook them together. I hope that makes sense. So I just cut the photos out. I printed them on my Canon selfie and in black and white, of course, because that is how I roll lately. I've been loving, loving, loving printing in black and white. I don't know what it is. I've been doing it for years, but lately I have rarely been scrapbooking any color photos. I don't know. It's just something that I'm going through and something that I'm doing. I don't know. So I backed all the photos with some matting. So I just used some different papers from the collection. I used some of the white cardstock and then a darker blue because the word Christmas there, I cut it out with my Silhouette Cameo as well. And it's just a font from my computer. I think it's called Better Together. If you search the web for it, I'm pretty sure you can find it. They have both versions for PC and Mac. I downloaded the Mac one because I have a Mac. If you have a Mac, you download that one, and if you don't, you download the PC one. So that font is super skinny, and there's no option to bold it. So I made it fairly large because, like you see, I had intentions of sticking it on the word joy. And like I was saying, I cut it out of the blue, and that's why I matted some of the photo, matted the photo with some of the paper. So tie in more of that blue, and there's my messy hair that I just threw up into like the messiest little bun. Guys, what is it, like hair up, no makeup, getting stuff done. I don't know what it is. But that's what I'm doing. I had to scrapbook today, and so I was like, nope, there's no time for any makeup. There is, like, I'm wearing pajama bottoms, like just a regular t-shirt, but pajama bottoms, and yeah, I got my scrapbook on. So, okay, so that's the basis of my layout so far. So I decided to go with the white outlined joy. And so the other one that I created with the the wood grain and the black, the pattern paper one. I'll just save that if I make a card or for another layout. So yeah, it's not going to waste. And so it bothers me when I's and J's and like T's aren't crossed, or like the I was missing I think it's called a tittle. I could be wrong. But I put it aside on my desk, and luckily I did not lose it. So now the I has the appropriate little dot above it. I'm pretty sure it's called a tittle. I'm not sure though. I could be making that up. So I decided that this layout needed to be grounded. And so I am backing it right now onto a piece of red cardstock. This is just from my stash, and it's just a plain, I think it's a Recollections brand, just red cardstock. That's it. It's not super thick or anything, just Recollections brand. And now I'm going to go through the ephemera. So the ephemera this month with this kit was super heavy. I love it, just the way I love it. So there was ephemera from, I always purchase the add-on kit. So I have the paper add-on, and I also have the ephemera add-on. And so it comes with like quite a bit of ephemera, and I love it because I use it all, right? You guys know how heavily I embellish, and so to have so many options really makes my scrapbooking heart happy. And so here I am taking some metallic gold thread. And so I want to create a nest and someplace for that round winter is here, little piece of ephemera to sit on. And so I struggle with this thread so badly. I took it apart 17 times. I made a mess and matted it and knotted it all up and had to start over again. But it was not cooperating with me. There's some days where things just happen organically and, they fit together well. And then there was days like today where it wasn't sitting well and I had to redo it what felt like 17 times. But nonetheless, I got it to stick and I got it to work. So they're in the packages of the ephemera. There are some banner pieces, and it says snow. And like I mentioned, these collections have nothing to do with Christmas, but I really wanted to use those banners that said snow, but my photos have nothing to do with snow. Absolutely nothing. They don't even have anything to do with Christmas other than the fact that my kids are standing in front of a Christmas tree wearing elf hats. Really. Let's be honest here. But like I said, I really wanted to scrapbook these pictures, and I had no problems doing that with this kit, even though it has nothing to do with Christmas. And how many times can I say nothing to do with Christmas? It has everything to do with winter. But I was okay with that because Christmas is in the winter time, right? Well, that was my theory anyways. It still works. And the title is really what, makes it Christmassy, is because it says Christmas joy. That is it. That was my logic for it. So these, the ephemera is really cute, and both ephemera collections from both Cartabella and Echo Park really work well together. The shades are slightly different, but they're pretty much interchangeable within the two. Like some of the colors in the Cartabella are more muted, whereas the colors in the Echo Park are like brighter versions of the same, but totally work well together, as you can see in this layout. Yeah, so I was determined to make that snow banner work, but alone it wouldn't work because it was just like the 4 letters and I just didn't have the adequate room, or like I had too much space. But when I opened up the other package of ephemera from Cartabella, say it in Italian because I always feel weird saying it in like Bella, like Carta, even though I know it's Carta. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so when I pulled out the other ephemera, I was like, great, other banners. I'm going to make this banner super long because I have the space for it. And so yeah, that's what I did. So now it works for me because it can go across the whole bottom of the word joy, which originally I couldn't do because it was only 4 letters. And those are the two collections together. They both have the wood grain. The red in the Echo Park collection is much brighter, whereas the other one in the Carta Bella collection is more muted. I'm just scrunching up some more gold thread here for the top left-hand corner, just to add some interest. And that thread with me today was not agreeing at all. So it landed where it landed, and that was it. I wasn't going to fuss with it because I would have lost that battle. So I just let it be. These little circles came in both the collections. Some of them were holes from tags. They worked well. They look like, you know, like enamel dots, or, you know, so it worked for me. Lastly, I'm going to grab my Heidi Shine in the gold. I think I do something else though here. Yes, I'm reaching for some mini markets. These are the October Afternoon and Index card, and I just want to put the year. So just grabbing 2018 so that when I do look back and flip through albums, I know that my oldest girl here was 5 and my little girl here was 2.5. It's just easier for me to date. You guys know I don't journal. That's not my thing. And I'm finishing off with some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in the gold. And that's it. That's the layout. It came together so easily. I really enjoyed, you know, making this, and it being a winter layout made me happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out Papers and Beyond's links in the description box below. Head on over there if you want to subscribe. We're waiting for you to join us. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.